Alright, you grab that. I'll get this rocking. And I'll be down directly. It's going to take, I got to go hit birds first. Alright, give me a couple minutes to hit birds. If that other hose was hooked up, I could just use it to fill the bucket up here. Yeah, I know it's not. Here we go, guys. See, all the Mildreds are up front today. Yeah. All right, well, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But as you can see, the Mildreds are up front today. All right, I got to set you guys down while I go take care of these guys. Hey, Freedom to Film, good to see ya. Welcome to the Boredom. All right, look, guys, I got extra stuff for you guys today. Move out of my way. Hey, Guinea. Here you go, Guinea. You guys go. Over up the street for you guys. Take them and go. Yep, that's for you guys. Some of these eggs are too big. Alright guys, move out of my way. Gotta go in the garbage. Alright, I'm coming with food now, guys. Come on, you gotta move, chicken. Yeah, you guys are loud, I know. Food first, water next, guys. Move those. Henry. There you go. There. That's for you, buddy. Your own little pile of food. Gotta put a new cap on that. Come on, my quail guys. Where you at? You guys got any eggs for me? Alright, there's one. You delayed it. Sorry. There's your water. Had to take it for a minute. hide the egg game? Is that going to be your new trick here? I'll bring you guys water back when I come. Some eggs. Throw some glasses on real quick. Hey, I'm sure. Yep, the Mildreds are free. Hey, Dulce. Dark Side Media. Freedom to Film. Lies. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the Boredom. Hey, Rainbow Love, what's happening? The Mildreds are, they have established themselves as leaders of the coop, Jenny. They are now leaders of the coop. Okay, Hag, I'm gonna start with water out here, okay? I wasn't gonna detach the hose.
Fine.
I have to find the end of it.
But it's right here on the thing.
No, I'm talking about the other end, where the water comes out.
Wherever you left it.
That's why I said I have to find
That's the
it.
wrong one.
No, it isn't, because it's running way up here.
Oh, okay. There it is. It's right here.
Oh, I brought it back. Miracle.
Yeah.
I don't usually do that.
All right, give me a second here.
All right. Quit blowing yourself, Stinky. There you go, QT. Don't you wish you could be like him?
I'll be right out with you. Hey, lady.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Mama.
QT.
Good girl. You didn't get stuck. They need some more DE out there in their little puddle.
You like that thumbnail, Frank? I told you we were going to try to get you over that arachnophobia, man. I had to use Jenny's picture. Couldn't resist.
All right, dude.
M's in pain? That's not good.
I'm gonna start today. The hose is all yours.
She lied about her nap 5 chats ago. Okay. Yeah, spiders rock and roll, man. I love the Spideys. Spiders are cool, Dulce. Unless they're like hobo spiders or recluse, something that's venomous. All the other spiders are pretty cool. Jamie Smith, fuck spiders, eight-legged vampires. They can all rot in arachnid hell. Oh, come on, Jamie. You guys got to learn to spread the love to them spiders. They're awesome. Hello, Kaylee. What's happening? Fresh water coming, girls. The spider was carrying around an egg sac. Yeah, there's an even bigger spider picture that I have from Jenny, but it wouldn't fit in the thumbnail, so I didn't use it. I had to go for the little spider. Yes, Donna, Mammy, and Noni, Brownie. What time is it? I'm not sure. Let me check the chat. It's 6:18 p.m. That's what time it is, live. 6:18 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, Gizmo. Spiders are like the government, and we are like flies. I'll take a lot more spiders than I will government. Even if you get bit by like a toxic one, like a brown recluse or a hobo spider, you can just put on a hot tea bag, get the venom out, and you'll be okay. Now, you can't say the same thing about the government. It don't work like that. All right, give me a second and I'll come help you. Oh, for these ones here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me set my camera down there. Using oatmeal poultice? That's cool.
I'm dragging a hose. I can feel it.
Well, you don't have to drag anything.
I know. Hey, Stinky. I know you guys want corn. It's not corn season. You'll be all heated up. I can't give you corn right now. It's for your own health. You do understand, right? Woo! Careful!
You guys are so spoiled by Hag.
You beaned a baby.
A beanie baby.
You beaned a baby. All right.
Hang on.
Oh, you're going to give him all that too?
Might as well. It's here. Okay.
Oh.
You're trying to run over Hag.
Oh! I'll fix that over the front too, man.
I will.
Oh, I want to drop some here too. God damn it. So that's what the problem was. Well, it happened. Dude, we have got to get this pasture open.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh my God. It's getting so overgrown.
Yeah, and it'll only take them 2 days to eat it down to nothing.
Well,
And you know that as well as I do.
no, it's important to get down soon.
We I got that one last piece of fence, and then I'm good.
All right, look out. more. You water the girls?
Yes. I watered everybody. Except for the birds. I'm going to get the birds on the way back.
What about the birds?
All your goats are done.
Go.
Yes, they're all watered.
Thank you. Yes, baby. Well, as soon as we get corn fines, I will give you corn fines.
All right, move your butt, woman.
Oh, hi girls, where's my peanut? Peanut! Hi, Polly Wally!
There you go, pal.
Hi, Giz! Hi, Kaylee! Got some by Kaylee.
There you go, Kaylee.
Of course, they're all gonna go take it away from Kaylee.
There's some more guys. They'll be running everywhere.
Oh, I know they will. Look at how barrel-shaped they all are.
Every time I pitch it, they'll just run to it, you know.
Of course they do.
That's what they do. They're goats.
Hi, Peanut. How's my peanut? How's my peanutty girl, huh? I love my nutty. Hi, Nuttyin. I love my nutty.
And we got the Polly.
Hi, Cookie.
Polly and Nanny. Hey, Drew, what's happening? You scroll back a little. Shardy,
You're so pretty.
Big Tim. Anybody
Yeah.
else I missed?
I'm starting to think some of these girls are PG. That'd be too early for them to show, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. Are you bringing any more hay, or are we done?
A little bit. Hang on, I'll be back.
All right, I'll wait.
They don't get much pasture right now, so they need a little bit more.
Okay. Jamie, I'd rather French kiss a spitting cobra than to mess with one spider. And I hope you're talking about spitting cobra cop watch. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? Sorry if I missed anybody. Hopefully this stream won't get blasted by 100 different calls today. I actually thought it was the same person calling, but it really wasn't. It was like 8 different people that called me. It was crazy. Doing the same old here, Leslie. Put a new temp cast on Hag today, and that's about it. Psst, spiders, psst. Wasps annoyed me out bad. You and me both, Charlie. You and me both. One wasp gets you and they all attack you.
I'm good.
Melinda's starting to milk up again.
She always milks up.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Dude. She came from a milking herd.
I know, but it's just weird that she's not pregnant.
Oh, and by the way,
Yep,
this ragweed here,
yep. This is
that's
the
the
shit.
pollen I'm allergic to.
Oh.
Yep. Boy, I need these goats out here to eat this shit.
All right.
Why do you think I can't talk? Go on, Mama, you got food. Ain't nobody getting shorted.
Hey, Jenny, check out these ants. They're feeding on aphids. And like to get on you and they bite the piss out of you, man. They're like all over this ragweed. This ragweed's just full of it.
Come on, move your anus. Move your anus. Alright, good baby. What you want? In or out?
Won't focus on it very
Going
well.
in or you coming out? What are you doing?
He's going in.
Alright, well, go in. There you go. Good girl, Mama. You take care, baby. Take care, little one. Alright, let's go. I want the rain to wash that thing out a little bit.
I know, you told me that yesterday.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta avoid dropping my phone in the water. I'll have to scroll back on comments because I don't have my glasses flipped down. I can't walk with them down.
Did you post a picture of my black and blue foot?
No, I did not.
Not yet?
No, this stream I used a picture of Jenny's spider.
Oh, okay.
I'll use your foot for the next stream.
Yeah, it's gonna be all kinds of pretty colors pretty soon. What are you gonna do?
I gotta go water the birds real quick.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant, what are you gonna do about my foot?
Got ya.
There's nothing I can do, in other words.
Understand.
Alright, this is all trash.
Yeah, I'm taking that to the garbage. I actually have a garbage bag out here, but.
Yeah, well.
Alright, come on, everybody move. Come on, go guys. If you guys want water, you have to let me put it in here without knocking it over, okay? Pretty simple concept. Hang on, duck. Everybody move their head. Alright. Alright, I left this can out. Come on, guys, gotta go. Come on, Mildred. Oh, hell, I gave you guys a shitty view, didn't I? Sorry about that. Mildred, Mildred. Another guinea. They've definitely taken over. They're the kings of the coop now. I gotta go add a little diatomaceous earth to the quail. Here, quail, I brought you a treat. Flop around in that for a while, quail. Anybody who's waiting for me to call them back, I will do it after I live stream. I got a bunch of calls and stuff that I was not around my phone for. Alright, let's grab our eggs and head up. If I was a tractor, I'd run in the morning, I'd run in the evening, all over this land. Hey, blinking cursor, what's going on? Good to see ya. Hey, EJ. Alright, let's take the quail egg out. Alright, move, kitty. Oh, hag split on me. Alright. I gotta find somewhere to put the holder. We'll shove it in this pocket. Rip in. Hey, Pugs, what's happening, man? Good to see ya. Alright. This is too much for me to carry, so I'm gonna leave you guys here for a minute. Hopefully it doesn't buffer out, and I shall return in a minute for you. I have to go put this egg in the incubator and get rid of this stuff I brought to the house. Oh, what an ignorant host am I, right guys? We start live streaming, don't pay any attention. Alright, let me flip you around.
Hey, make sure you shut that fucking
Hey,
door
hang
all
on,
the way,
will ya?
please?
Yeah, can you give me a hand, Hag? Could you-
Oh, what's this now? Which one is
I'll
it?
take care of it. Just take it
Bring
up
it
for me.
upstairs. Okay. Anything else you want up? Or
No, I
you
got the other one.
Okay. Or something like it. This is, oh, that's plain kitty water. That goes for the goat tomorrow. Ah, I need to get off this foot, man.
Yep, and I gotta show people my shag carpeting.
That is fine. There you go. Let me get my peanut butter put away.
It just wouldn't be the same without the shag carpeting,
I
right
know,
guys?
wouldn't. Alright.
It's still too hot, Dulce. Too hot for me anyway.
Right. Hi, peoples. Me and my little puffball head.
Take it easy, Jamie.
Peace, love, and belly rubs. Okay. I don't know where that comes from,
I don't either.
but it sounds good. Alright. Please use the safe.
Yes, I will.
Thank you, dear. Oh, God. I gotta take these shorts off. They're killing me.
Okay.
I feel like I'm being strangulated.
What? Did Charlie say he's gonna go live? Did I miss that? Hell, that's monumental if it was.
Really?
I don't know. Blinking said, I saw that, Jenny Jones. Thank you for that. It made me feel even more special than I did being on the farm. Everyone's saying bye to Jamie. Yeah, there's kittens outside Rainbow Lawn. There's kittens everywhere.
Is that my jammies? Yep, there they are. We're good. I found my jammies.
I found my thrill. Can't sing, and I
Yeah, me
can't
neither.
dance, but I can keep ants from crawling in my pants.
Where do you come up with this shit? You are just a special, I'll tell you what. Alright,
You gotta let us know when you go live, Shardy, so we can jump on over.
Alright, where is my foot? There it is. Okay. We were done with that. Give me this. And we are gonna do...
Man, you people, there is an incredible amount of food still left here from Dulce.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I mean, and
Don't use that word. We'll get fucking raided.
let them rate us. Who
or
cares?
something. Well, at least we could feed them all.
Right?
I gotta wash my hands. You never know what's on them from outside. Wash your hands, people. Still not feeling 100%. And
Yeah, wash your hands.
I think the Mildred
We're
virus.
turned into a 57 Chevy with fender skirts. And you got spots all over you.
Dude, you know what? The minute you said
Hey,
fender
Wendy,
skirts, you know what I thought of, don't you?
Uh-uh.
Meat skirts. Skirt steak, baby.
Leftover smorgasbord. Hell yeah, Jenny.
Still, can you believe it?
It's Thursday, and this is going to go...
It's gonna be bad soon if we
I'll-
don't do something with
I'll
it.
bet you that.
What?
If we eat it consistently every day, we have enough to go probably through Tuesday, easy. Hey, Wendy-O.
Why are you saving aluminum fucking balls?
Hey, Zebra, because they won't burn.
Yes, they will. They melt down.
I had them in another container
Oh,
there,
God
but whatever.
damn it. Well,
I'll
just
just pick
one
them out
little one.
later.
I figured that. What? Okay, this is fine. You just hit. This belongs in medical supplies. This is garbage. Jesus. Fucking goddamn. You and your fucking trash piles here. I just get so irritated. you know.
See, everyone should feel really sorry for me. Listen to Hag go crazy.
Dude, I'm not even bitching.
And it's all over me being a pack rat, nothing else.
Yeah, but it's not just that you pack rat stuff, because I have never minded that, okay?
It's because I pack rat everything.
It's because you mix garbage in with that you pack rat.
I don't call it garbage. I call
Dude, used paper towels are garbage.
No, they dry out and you can reuse them.
Unbelievable. You start saving the fucking foil from gum wrappers and we're done.
Waste not, want not. No, that was my father.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Ain't happening.
No, but he saved it from cigarette packs.
I don't care. It is not happening on my watch.
Hey, Rattle Trap, what's going on? Good to see you.
All right. These, my dear, all must go outside and get hosed down. These are just fucking unusable. So that's what that's for. Holy fucking Christ. Alright. Where am I? I don't know what I'm going to use in place of that, but...
Chat's being a pain.
The kitty?
No, my chat.
Oh.
Pug says hi, Hag.
Hello.
I think I'm missing a whole bunch of things that people are saying.
There will be no floor peeing tonight. If you gotta go, wake me up.
Wake me up before you go.
Exactly. See? Ain't that hard. I don't remember how that go, dude. That's old, though.
I don't know.
Wake me up before you go. We don't need no fucking chomos. I don't know. Oh, by the way.
Take me dancing tonight.
See, this is empty. Oh, we forgot to get up to the barn.
Yeah, you have all those goat treats. Where did they come from? Blinking?
One of the lovely ladies, and I honestly can't remember who, their son. I think they're from Brody. They're from Bro. I'm pretty sure they're from Bro.
Wendy, her foot is two different kinds of purple. It's kind of ugly looking, but it's still in one piece, so.
Yeah, no bones poked through, so we're in business.
Take over for a second. Wait, the chat's not scrolling.
Oh, wait, let me grab a smoke, dude.
Well, whatever. I need to get a paper towel. I can't even see.
I'm coming right now. Right fucking now. Here I am. All right.
Take a picture. I did take a picture, Johnny.
Yeah, he'll get it up later. It's, yeah, he took the picture after he wrapped it, though, not before. But,
In a couple days when I put a new cast on.
Yeah, basically, it's just deeply bruised tissue with definitely 2 broken toes and, I'm guessing a hairline fracture somewhere, like just a little crack. So, you know, nothing that I would let a doctor open me up for. There's absolutely, if Rode tells me everything feels like it's in place, I trust his judgment. So, it just requires, you know, being immobilized a little bit. I ice packed it right away. So, oh man, yeah, that's never fun to do the vet run. Yeah, but then again, you know, we do all that shit ourselves, so, or we try to, as much as possible. Man, vets and people doctors just charge way fucking too much, so. And you notice how they practice medicine? Why is it they can't get it right? You ever wonder about that? Do I sound like Stewie?
You look like Stewie.
No, you know how when he keeps going, you know, smoking that green Brian? Are we gonna, you know, anyway. But,
Something's wrong with Rattletrap's dog. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Might be a dog. I don't know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with toes, you know?
When people say fur baby, I automatically think dog.
Pet, yeah. It could be a cat.
I guess it could be a cat,
Could be a horse, a rabbit,
gerbil,
whatever. Something with fur.
anything.
But that's never, that's never cool. It's unfortunate. Yeah, we iced it right away, and it's immobilized. We got the gauze, we got the vet wrap, which makes a perfect cast. And I'm on my second cast right now, and he's got the arch supported really well. It feels good. I mean, there's a definite pain, like
Hairy spider.
when bones are broken or cracked, that's different than any other pain. So I know there's something down in there that ain't right. But it ain't bad enough to go to the ER. It's just, plus, what are they going to do? They're going to do the exact same thing that we just did, except they're going to add a giant bill to it, right? And, or...
some shitty-ass painkillers that ain't worth fucking
having. Yeah, they'll hand you some fucking Motrin and Tramadol, which are both awful.
Have some 800 milligrams of ibuprofen.
Yeah, here, hit the trifecta and go become a fucking drug addict on the street somewhere. No thanks. But, it's just...
Just smoke some hash and be happy.
It's just... It'll be fine, man. It'll heal, everybody I know, like a friend of mine was just telling me,
You've been through worse.
That when she broke a wrist, her doctor sent her to a specialist, and he said, "Oh, we got to operate and put pins in it because otherwise you'll never be able to use it the same way again and all this other shit, right?" And she was like, "Nah, you ain't cutting me." She's like, "Just put a cast on it, and I'll take responsibility." And she's like, casts were good enough. 20 years ago, why aren't they good enough today? Why is the whole idea to cut you open? To gain more money would be my thing, because, I don't think it gets you out of a cast sooner. It gets you maybe, but you still got to pay for the surgery, you got to lay there for a few days, and then you got to go through the whole, physical therapy thing, and I don't know. I would rather just, do it here. I tell you what, though.
Watch your chat.
One pain can sure take your mind off other pains. So there is that.
OFA? OFA is usually checking the hips.
Oh, OFA, yeah, that's just a...
That's usually what it is. I don't know if it refers to something
else. It might refer to something else. In my mind, OFA is a hip check for dogs.
Foundation Association.
Right. And basically, they just throw you in a database with your breed. But...
Yeah, kind of like pen hips.
And they grade your hips, whether they're, any poor, fair, good, excellent, whatever. Right. But the thing about even pen hip...
Dysplasia.
Yeah. Shoulder dysplasia, hip dysplasia. But... Yeah, but the whole thing about even just that, dude, is it's only one picture of one moment in time. It doesn't tell much of a story, So, I don't know. Anyway.
And the debate still rages on.
Well, I'd rather have a dog with good hips that has everything else going for it.
I'd rather have a dog with mediocre hips that lasts 15 years and doesn't degenerate than one that's OFA excellent and in 4 years it's just plastic and can't walk.
Or bites a kid, has temperamental issues or some other, genetic issues. So,
I actually broke down and put on, some vet wrap holding a bandage on today.
Yeah, and he never does that, man. So, he's got...
The thistles are right. I don't know what the hell I did to the other one, though.
Well, he won't wear shoes.
Shoes are bad.
That's true, but, sometimes in our line of work, dude, it's not a bad thing to wear.
I get my energy from the earth.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay.
Hey.
What?
You don't rub my pressure point, so I have to let the earth do it.
I don't. Well, that's fine. I'm not giving you shit about it. I'm just saying that's how come You got so many thistles in your feet.
Well, I only got one thistle.
I got it out yesterday.
Yeah, but I stepped on what, 20 thistle bushes before I got that one?
That's very true. That is
They
true.
usually don't penetrate my feet.
No, they don't. No, they don't. And it's odd because your feet are, even though they're dirty, they're oddly soft. So I don't know. Kind of weird, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's that chicken chip moisturizer or the goat pellet.
Puree.
Pellet treatment.
Pellet puree.
Yep. That keeps my feet so nice
I
and
don't
soft.
know, man. I've got the greatest fucking stone. I don't even know what it is. It's not like, what the hell is that shit? It's like lava rock.
I don't know what you got.
It's like I bought this thing for your heels that like you use in the tub after your feet are soaked sufficiently
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
where the dead skin is, you know, like soaked through.
You make bath time so much fun.
And that thing works. It's got a fine side and a rough side.
Fond of you.
And it definitely helps. So, but my heels get pretty rough and cracked in winter from... I use coconut oil, cold pressed coconut oil. That helps to moisturize the skin.
Yeah. Hag also cheats because when I do her lupus treatment, she gets her feet rubbed.
Yep, I sure do.
She gets all her pressure points hit.
And that helps so much.
Which kind of makes me curious. I wonder how Wanda's doing.
Well, aside from her allergies...
I wonder if that helped her out at all.
Well, within the first couple of days, you should notice a difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Diet
saying.
helps. So
I
if she's eating well and not drinking, you know, pop and shit, if she stays away from the processed sugar and grains, she should be all right.
I'm just wondering how it works.
You know, you got to fuel the body properly. You know, we do cheat. There's no question about that.
I usually only
And we
work on
smoke, you know,
so.
but it's kind of a trade-off, you know what I mean? So... Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Dulce. Just keep your eyes on the road. Don't worry about us. You know, be safe.
Benefits of going barefoot.
Barefoot, absolutely.
There you go, Jenny.
Yep.
I don't know what they are, but I know
There are benefits.
I know there are benefits.
Lots of them. Well, just look at the goats, for instance. The ones that spend more time inside the barn need their hooves trimmed more often. And that's just like toenail material.
Or they get canoe shoe.
Or they get canoe shoe, right. And when they're outside and they're walking around in the dirt and the gravel and they have like a little bit of cement pad and stuff.
Rocks.
Rocks.
Trees.
We don't have to do that. We don't really have to trim them. They stay nice and trimmed, you know.
Right.
Excuse me, automatically. So there is something to be said. The earth acts as a, you know, plus there is the energy thing. So
Yeah, Dulce says, yeah, soda, it's not good.
and that's not good for anybody, man.
And Jenny, toes are sexy.
I don't know. My feet are pretty ugly, man. I got bunions, and you know, if you can get through your younger years.
Allegedly, QT in the Speedo is sexy. Allegedly.
I would have to say allegedly because I don't want to look. I hope it's not like one of those train wrecks where you don't want to look, but you find yourself unable to tear your eyes away as the.
You saw the dancing baby.
Oh, is that what that was? Anyway, I don't know. I don't. Thank God. I have a really poor short-term memory.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes in handy.
Yeah, my memory ain't the greatest either.
But
I forget stuff all the time, and then I make Jenny sending me stuff to remind me because I can't remember shit.
Jenny's the bomb, man. That is unbelievably. Thank you so much for helping. I would be remiss in saying so. And also to everybody who helped over the weekend, man, that was fantastic. You guys are quite the group, I will say. I enjoyed myself immensely. I enjoyed myself so much that I lost my voice. A toes and feet video.
All right, bouncer.
Hey, some people are into feet and toes. I am not. My feet are ugly. My feet are hideous.
And bouncer has a toes and feet video.
Hey, some people like shoes, you know. Some people have a shoe thing, you know.
I guess.
Uh, Dude, I don't know.
I wasn't around much to being in La La Land. La La Land's a pretty cool place to be.
It certainly can be.
Yep. Especially with the right cube of sugar. The right cube of sugar makes the acid melt down.
Oh man, you got dude, that was awesome. It was awesome. We had a great time. That was an excellent weekend. It was excellent. You know, the kids all got to run around and have a good time. The adults got to have a good time. The food was fantastic. The company was great. Yeah, we definitely got to do that again sometime here. Definitely got to do that again. And we got to have one of them grill cookouts again. I hate to make Dulce do the work, but
I will be there. I will be the
dude,
world's
we
shittiest
will
host.
help. We will definitely
I will be
help
the
or
world's
provide food
shittiest
if you
host.
want. But I tell you what, man, that setup was great. That wasn't it a beautiful setup?
Yep.
That's got to come in so
Take
handy.
care, Rainbow.
We'll see you later, Rainbow, if you got a bail.
Bouncer's busy being a homeschool prepper.
Window shopping. All
Sweet,
right.
Bouncer.
Oh, yeah, this homeschool thing. You know, honestly,
A whole bunch of people.
public school is not like it's not like it's like a glorified babysitter these days. It ain't like they're teaching kids all that much, you know?
Well, they never did. They taught us.
No, they teach you what to think. Here's a bunch of facts, remember them, and then we'll test on
they
them.
taught us to remember and repeat.
And that's it. You know, you're not. Honestly, I think you learn a lot more by experience. You know, and each kid, you know, this whole class thing, you know, kids all learn at different levels. You know, even when they're the same age. You know, you can't just stereotype them and say when you're 2 you should know this, and when you're 4 you should know this. They don't all learn at the same level, you know. So I don't know. I know it's going to be a pain in the ass for a lot of parents. I get that.
Well,
you know,
it surprises me the amount of people nowadays, younger people,
that
who
are
don't even.
home.
It's crazy. I've had a bunch of
We
people.
ask them about tomatoes, and they don't know it's a fruit.
Well, I've had a bunch of people call me lately asking me what I'm going to do. Everybody's paranoid about the food. I looked at the curriculum list and their definitions of said classes. They are teaching kids lies and twisted history.
Then just teach them the right way.
Rattletrap's got a German Shepherd. Is it a working German Shepherd or an AKC Shepherd, I wonder? Charity, my mother homeschooled kids all her life. God bless you, Mom, wherever you are.
Exactly.
They are dumbing America down one child at a time.
Oh,
exactly,
you bet.
Bouncer.
Making our attention span shorter through technology. You know, Bill Gates, his kids don't have computers and cell phones. They don't give them time on that shit. You know, they know the dangers of all that. They know exactly.
Who cares about Bill Gates?
Well, I don't. I'm just saying,
Bill
you know.
Gates is a thief.
Well, yeah, we know that.
And he can't even program right, man. Look at how many patches he puts up for his software.
Dude, he stole the idea to begin with. And nobody hacked Apple out of respect for Steve Jobs. You know? Once he passed, all bets were off. That's the honest truth. Facts.
And there you go. A fishing channel where you can go and you can...
most people would not know how to survive
where
if
you
they
can go learn
didn't
how
have
to
a grocery
fish
store.
and be with fish.
Important.
If you get a chance, check out Trump Said. Check out his channel. He's got some
too.
old time German Shepherd working dogs too that aren't severely angulated.
No, the kind that actually have
They're
their
cool.
legs underneath them, like my parents had when I was a kid.
What's up, Autotron?
Yeah, they didn't have hip problems and all that shit. You know,
right?
They didn't. You know, they were great watchdogs. They were good companions. They were great with kids. You know, they didn't have the problems that the breed has today.
Yeah, check that one out. rattle trap. He's got some pretty nice actual working shepherds. There's not a lot of working shepherds left anymore.
Yeah, papers don't mean shit, except for the only thing that they come in handy is knowing the pedigree and looking, being able to check the history and all that shit.
If they're true.
If they're correct. But
I mean,
other than that, belonging to a registry, unless it's a single breed registry that actually cares about the breed, is pointless.
Yeah, I actually had a goat registered as a purebred Cocker Spaniel back in the early 80s.
And that was with the AKC.
Yep.
And they took your money. And with the NABA, we gave back a lot of checks. We sent back a lot of checks.
Yeah, there were a lot of dogs that weren't registerable.
There were a lot of dogs that were not registerable. But that's the thing. When you are that thinly spread through different breeds and animals, you can't possibly have your thumb on the pulse of, any one thing. So how are you going to authenticate all that shit? You can't.
And now it's really hilarious because of no, I'll save that for the Bulldog channel.
All
History of the Holocaust, Gothic literature, social issues, personal finance, African American history, great minds on science, health and wellness, achieving academic success, etc. These subjects. Holy crap. What about so-called husky myths? Because there's a ton of those.
Mixed with what?
Are not described as fact. How?
What?
History of the Holocaust, Gothic literature, social issues, personal finance, African American history,
dude,
great minds on science, health, fact. How are scientific not things done scientific?
Is one thing, but using one source,
West
one
East
piece
German
of source material is probably not what I would do. I would definitely want more than one textbook.
He's saying the curriculum that they set forth is a bunch of shit.
Well, a lot of it is. Look at American history, dude. They don't teach us what really happened.
Yeah, I know.
Like manifest destiny, like it was ours to take. Bullshit, man. Fucking retarded. Dude, it's like.
Oh, you're gonna get me a copy. You're gonna get me a strike for saying that word. You have to say retried.
It's dumb.
You have to say retried.
It's dumb.
Okay. I don't care.
It doesn't. Everybody knows what I mean. I don't mean mentally challenged.
I know. I'm just telling you that YouTube has gone completely out of control.
Everybody's offended by every word. You have to look at context, and you have to be able to comprehend.
I'm not arguing with you.
I know. Well, that's because nobody thinks for themselves anymore. Nobody can think. Nobody can read. Nobody understands language.
My kid was listening to me ask where the education comes in and why they have new meanings for these subjects. The school said it's the way they do it now. Great explanation.
Because I said so. That's what that is.
That's kind of,
That's like my dad saying, why can't I go out with my friends? Because I said so.
Well, that's the same thing the teachers used to say when you asked them a question they couldn't answer.
That's what the nuns told us.
Bouncer,
it's just a test of your faith. Get your faith.
Em's talking to you. She says exactly, Hagen. A lot of people don't comprehend.
Yeah, context and comprehension are so important, and most people don't learn. They don't ever learn that. They take a sentence and twist it in their head to mean whatever they think it means without looking up words or meanings that they might not understand. Dude, this is why we have dictionaries and thesaurus, and nobody even knows what a thesaurus is these days.
I would love to go to a parent-teacher conference with Bouncer. That would be awesome.
No doubt. Oh, dude, I can clearly remember. Check this out. Every time my friend Leona got busted smoking cigarettes at school, right? Dude, her mom let her smoke. She was like 17. Her mom was like, this is bullshit. She would come marching down to the dean's office in a fucking house coat with big ass rollers in her hair, a cigarette dangling out of her mouth. She'd march right into the office and go, "Come on, Leona, it's another 3-day vacation. Fuck." Oh, you should have heard her, man. It was hilarious. And they would just be like, write her down as suspended for 3 days.
Sounds like a woman who had dreams.
Dude. Well, she's like, "I gotta go to work. I don't have time for this shit. What happened to Smoker's Corner? You guys are idiots. Blah, 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 blah." She knew what teenagers were gonna do,
Awesome. Em says absolutely, because they don't take the time to really listen.
Right.
Bouncer says it's not education if it doesn't teach you survival, fixing things, etc.
Right.
I'm banned from parent-teacher conferences since 2010.
Well, can you even, dude, remember when our kids almost got suspended for having green mohawks?
Yep.
They
said they didn't want me there today.
They said it was distracting to the other students.
Right.
But it was not in their little handbook.
Yep.
So they got grandfathered in, You can't write something in, and make it so.
Well, they expected us to go ahead and...
They expected us to go ahead and conform. And I'm sorry, but we are not conforming. We do not conform.
So we had the little heathens running around.
My daughter had pink hair because that's what she wanted, and the boys wanted green mohawks, and that's what they got. Manic panic, baby.
Blinken says traditional school is the equivalent of a participation trophy. No child left behind regardless of their grasp of the concept taught. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's exactly why these kids are coming out of school. I don't care how many degrees you got, you can still be a dumbass idiot.
Em was almost banned from the PTA.
Well, I never participated. I participated with my kids in sports.
I am not allowed at school board meetings anymore because I woke people up.
Hey,
Awesome,
good on you,
Bouncer.
man. Good on you. People need to be woken up. Too many people out there asleep at the wheel, Letting the system raise their kids. Teaching them social conditioning. This is what you're supposed to do. Graduate high school. Take out a bunch of loans. Go on to college. Open the system for the rest of your life. Work for somebody else while you get a portion of that. And the government gets half of it.
Your credit
a third.
So you can borrow more.
Yeah, and then go into debt.
Deeper
buying
debt.
a house. Have your 2.5 kids and your dog and your half acre in the city and your, little mower and your fucking minivan and fuck all that shit, man. Dude, if that don't make you, if it makes you happy to do that, then more power to you.
Em says, you and me, Bouncer, are a deadly combo.
I think
Charlie
we'd all
says,
be
I
at
got
the
kicked
same
out
school.
of the FTA and Christian athletes because I got an earring and a tattoo at 16. Oh, damn.
Dude, when was Drew tattoo? 13?
Yep.
Yeah, we had...
They said if a kid comes to school and goes to sleep on their desk, they get credit. I said, what the fuck? And was told to leave today. And replies to blinking, yeah. She agrees with the participation trophy. It pretty much is.
Kids
Can't read,
need
write,
to
or
learn
spell,
that...
but,
Children need to learn good sportsmanship. They need to learn that it's okay to lose. You can't always be a winner. Because that ain't how reality is. That's not real life, You don't get money just for showing up, just for being. You need to actually earn things, You need to work hard if you want something.
Yeah, they should have combat sports that actually teach you how to protect yourself.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
It's a lot better than tennis.
The world does not owe us a living. We got to eke that out by ourselves, man,
The reward for conformity is that everyone likes you but yourself. Exactly.
Exactly. And I would rather like me and not care that other people don't like me. You know what I mean?
Bouncer says, Star Media, we would flip the system upside down.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, if we all got together and hit school, we'd be, I don't know, arrested maybe?
Actually, I thought I'd be dead by now.
Well, I think we all did at some point.
Well,
here.
no, I
I seriously thought I'd be gone by now,
Before the
too.
world turned to shit. Now
Right.
here we are watching it turn to shit.
I never thought I'd live the day to see any state legalize marijuana. So
I didn't either.
at least that happened, you know. I got to see that.
Yeah, one slight caveat.
Well, in this state, yeah. In other states, there are other caveats. It all depends where you're at, you know. But yeah, that's it.
It's like
you know?
the other day when we helped that guy let me get batteries because I didn't have a mask. I was a hellion. We stalked our principal. What a prick.
Dude.
Bouncer, I started to in my school and district, but more can be done.
Well, you would have graduated a year early, except your principal came up behind you and surprised you and made a big mistake.
Concentration camps and be a new no school subject.
Get your thumb out of the way.
I'm sorry, the chat's not properly scrolling.
Yeah, I don't understand why not.
I don't want to miss what people are saying.
No, I get it.
It gets hard to keep up with.
But yeah, school is basically where they teach you conformity.
I don't care what anybody says. The first form of indoctrination is fucking religion.
It is.
They baptize you and they start feeding you.
You don't even get a choice in that.
They start feeding you all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, guilt and fear.
And then they perpetuate it with schooling.
Nothing against religion. If believing in something helps you, it can be a good thing. But after having belonged to an organized religion,
Shardy, I do burnouts
I just
at the
can't.
school dances.
I can't do it.
And assholes call the cops on me every
I have
time.
too many questions that cannot be answered, and none of it makes sense to me. There's too much hypocrisy going on, so I can't do it. But
there you go.
you gotta teach them to think for themselves. That's what my dad always taught us to do. You know. Think for ourselves. Be decent human beings. Help one another.
We did horrible things to our children.
If you lose gracefully. Shake their hand. Hey, good game. Better luck next time. For us or whatever. Not this. Everybody gets a fucking ribbon or trophy just for participating. That's retarded. Oop. Sorry. That's dumb.
Ignorant.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't teach them to earn anything. It teaches them that they're going to get something without earning it. That there are no consequences to, they've pretty much taken away our ability to discipline our children, with any sort of strictness too,
Shardy, we would be in jail if we hung out, dude.
Oh, hell yeah, we all would.
Blinking. Shardy, we used to run donuts in the parking lot while a band was practicing there. It's crazy how fast band geeks can run.
Even those guys with the tubas. Yeah, we used to smoke dope in, what was that, science class or history when they'd put a movie on. Because I'm pretty sure that our teacher went down to the teacher's lounge to put booze in his coffee. So,
They have shields between desks, must wear masks while walking in the hall. You must keep your hands above your head and not touch anything if you use the bathroom.
Are you fucking
You must
kidding
yell
me?
incoming. Oh my God.
Dude, if I hear incoming, I'm fucking finding a ditch to dive into. I'm not putting my hands up in the air.
Let's do it. Bouncer says, sounds like a concentration camp prison
No
to me.
doubt. Maybe
Hell
they're
yeah.
getting us all ready for that kind of treatment. Sounds like prison. Would you stop that, please?
Yeah,
You're what? There's no excuse for that. There's too much hair on the floor
a
here.
pint of old charter before first period.
Oh, dude.
I never got drunk at school. Only thing I ever did
Yeah,
at
we never drank. We always got high in the parking lot before school.
We either got stoned.
Or we dropped acid.
Yeah, or we did acid.
But it was funny, though, because our homeroom teacher would always be like, me and my buddy Diane, we would always get stoned before homeroom, and we'd come walking in, and he'd go, oh, a new shipment come over the border, I see. We would just giggle and go sit down.
I had to leave school once because my feet were melting into the stairs. That was some good 8-way.
Dude, that was back in the day when...
The new norm is to just conform. Exactly. Wear a mask, protect others.
Conform has been around a long time. Shardy, it's just gotten worse.
Oh, awesome. Damn, I'm old. Hell, I hear you, Shardy. I'm even older.
I graduated in 1979. Imagine that. That was a long time ago. I didn't even go to the graduation ceremony. I had to mail me my diploma. I didn't give a shit about all that pomp and circumstance, you know. That was not what it was all about. I just couldn't wait to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you were too busy getting stoned to go to prom.
What the hell is prom? It just cost a lot of money.
Em was born in 78. Wow.
Shit. I was born in 61.
Shardy says he was 85. Lincoln says, in school, I will always had the dumbest teachers. They were always asking you questions. Damn.
Dude, in literature classes, I was always so far ahead, man. Like, we read The Hobbit, and I had the book done in, like, 2 days. And teachers like, okay, just don't tell everybody else what...
We used to get high, and our history teacher used to put on Bill Cosby for the whole class. We listened to Bill Cosby records.
We used to skip out we used to go down to the AV. We get a hall pass, like a bathroom pass.
Then Em went to college.
And I couldn't afford college, and I had absolutely no desire to go.
Different, own it. Better to be a nerd than one of the herd. Mandy Hale.
You want to know what my aspiration in life was? I wanted to be a mother.
Only political views are to be expressed by school employees. No Trump 2020 hat, shirts, or bracelets allowed.
And I did it.
I did it.
I achieved my dreams.
Cursor, I lit a trash can fire one time. Substitute teachers were cannon fodder for me.
Oh, dude, we always posted a lookout, man. You got to post a lookout.
Worst thing I ever did in high school was take military mace and evacuate the building.
Dude, that's not the worst thing you did. You got expelled right before graduation. You were going to graduate when you were 17, and you beat the hell out of your principal.
But that was nothing. That was excusable. When I sprayed the mace, that was with malice. I wanted the whole school out of there.
Well, he shouldn't have come up behind you and grabbed you. I think that was
Bill
a mistake.
Cosby, chicken heart.
I never really cared for Bill Cosby. I always liked George Carlin.
I couldn't afford it either. I conformed for the first part of my life until I realized a few things.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Yeah, I wasted plenty of time in college.
I did not.
Unfortunately,
I did a trade school, I guess you might say. I went and learned how to drive a semi.
They gave me a paper that says I'm an official Dewberry.
Dude, remember that one chick who asked you to fix a computer? And how many degrees did she have in fucking computer science and all that other shit? And she pulled one of the dumbest stunts I have ever seen. Even I could have figured it out. She's like, it won't boot. I don't understand what happened. It won't boot. Well, what she did is she partitioned it, and she forgot to give, she forgot to go into DOS and give it the command.
Birthday candle, clay, and firecrackers in the bathroom. I was sitting in my desk minutes before the boom.
She forgot that she put drive C into another, and called it something else. And forgot to give it the path to go there.
Yeah.
How dumb. And what did you charge her for that?
She dragged and dropped it from C to D.
And never went to give it the pathway to get there, yeah.
Didn't correct the pathway
Oh my
to
God,
D.
dude, that's like fucking idiocy 101.
Shardy had a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean... I'm so old, I remember black and white TV, phones that were attached to the wall.
What do you mean? We still have black and white TV.
That's because you're colorblind. Rabbit ears on the TV with frickin' tinfoil.
UHF and VHF TV.
Yeah.
Bozo Circus is on the air.
Yeah, all that shit, dude. What else? Oh. Before there were headrests in cars, when you didn't have to wear seatbelts.
Yep. Back when you could lay on the little deck in the rear mirror.
Oh, dude, the back of our
mirror.
station wagon was a gymnasium. I'm sorry, but there were 4 of us rolling around back there fighting and wrestling and shit.
Right.
You know? Back when the speed limits on the big highways were like 80, remember that?
First TV I bought was rabbit ears.
Yep.
Had those too. No pausing shit. Exactly.
Yep, no car phones. They didn't exist. Oh, back before you even had to dial a full number. My God. The last 4 digits. And I could call my neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Gather round, children. Us old timers are going to tell you all a story.
Back when we had to walk.
Oh, back when you could pick up the phone and say, and just sit there and listen because it was a party line and there were like 4 other people talking and bitching at each other to get off the phone. Bouncer was suspended 2 months for blowing up the plumbing under the pool by flushing M80s with extended wicks.
Oh, wow, cool.
In-ear speakers with Jensen equalizer in the ride, 50s on the back, laying smoke down. Sweet. Bouncer, the bathroom bomber. We used to do it with black powder. We'd take black powder and galvanized pipe.
Stink bombs in the hallways.
No, we'd bomb the bathrooms.
Or, I'm sorry, the stairwells, because those were always closed.
We'd bomb the bathrooms. And then we'd take a glue gun to glue the waterproof wick in. We'd use...
Oh, we used to put, like, when Crazy Glue came out,
yep.
we put that in all the door locks.
Yep.
That was fun. What else do we used to do?
I don't know, but I know one thing. My neck's going out soon.
Why?
I can hear spinal fluid.
Yeah.
Dripping.
So that means
I can hear all the bones cracking. So, unless I can get my neck to crack, it's going to lock up soon.
All right. What do you need me to do?
Buck sent in the heater vents during the winter. Awesome.
Oh, that shit reeks.
Yeah, especially if it's those wafers.
Yeah,
oh my God.
dude, remember when you used to put those in...
Dough and heat? Yep.
Yep. Remember when you used to put those in people's pillowcases when they would camp out?
Yep.
That was awesome.
Dough and heat.
Yeah, that shit reeks. What else? Oh my God. Yeah, we had, just to get to our bus stop, we had like probably a half-mile walk. In the bitter cold. Downhill going there, uphill coming home. We used to ride remember metal lunchboxes? We used to ride our metal lunchboxes down the hill in the tracks of the cars when they turned to ice.
These are pearls of anarchy in effect. Fox Piss Master.
Oh,
damn,
man.
Bouncer, you played with the same shit I did. I used to have bottles and bottles of Red Fox to school, and when I'd milk the skunks, I would take and I'd put some on each one of my shoes so they'd throw me out of class. It was awesome. I'd walk into class and they'd tell me to leave.
That is so awesome.
Blinking, taking notes and updating. You don't want none of this file.
Dude, our family motto has always been, don't fall asleep before we do. Of course, we're not so mean anymore. We don't do that shit. Like with the group that hung out with us this time, we would never do that.
No, we didn't play any nasty tricks.
We didn't play any nasty tricks. But when we were younger and we used to get together with all the Bulldog people, that's when shit happened.
Send it, Cursor, please.
And your nephew, he was awesome with good pranks.
Yeah, well, he's the only guy I know to this day who took a turd and put it on a bun.
Hot dog bun,
covered in ketchup, and gave it to his buddy.
who took a bite. That's how drunk he was.
Yep.
Yeah, but you have wiped your ass on many a pillowcase. Not here, but when you were younger.
Sample booze bottles full, 160 plus proof shine, $1 to $2 each. I did well in high school. Hell yeah, Bouncer.
You know, and for all the shit you pulled in high school.
She can write like a motherfucker, no joke. Exactly, Shardy.
You got excellent grades. I mean, you know, you were actually bored in school, I would say. I was not. I was your average student. All my report cards said she has the ability, she just does not apply herself. So I wasn't interested in most of it, you know? Don't teach me a bunch of crap I don't need to know. Teach me shit I do need to know. That's the problem with school, man. They don't teach you things you need to know. They teach you shit that is, like you say, either a lie or it's just flat out conformity, man. They don't teach you things you need to know. Like, oh, well, we have budgets for, a music or art program or sports and all that.
I was a B student.
Dude, I was a C student. I will say I got A's in art and literature.
I'm the only person in the world that failed art.
I got B's in science and like English classes, language, and yeah, I got D's. A lot of times I got D's in history and math. Mainly because our history teachers were super boring.
I was always expecting the cops to drag me out of school daily. Sometimes I had to. Was the police cars before school to tire me out. I joined as many groups as I could to get out of class and go cut up.
We just skipped. Fuck it. We used to get a hall pass and just like bail out the back window of the AV department and we were gone. Most of the kids lived in the apartment complex like right up the hill, so we used to just go up there and party.
Sometimes I had to watch the police cars before school to tire me out.
Go hang out at the mall. But, yeah, I was not a big fan of school, man.
I wasn't either.
I was never really interested in home ec. Dude, the sink is right here, please.
I loved home ec.
I had no interest in it. I learned to cook later, and I'm still not a great cook.
Oh, we get stoned, and then you could go in there and cook
Eat
whatever
munchies,
the fuck you wanted. God, that was great. That was the best part of the day.
And they actually had, like, shop class and auto and,
Boosted it.
They don't have that in a lot of different schools anymore.
Shardy says, I was yearbook photographer 11th grade, got booted because when they developed, I skipped school, they put a star on the calendar and thanked my parents. Jenny Jones, bestest YouTube mod ever. My best subjects were history, English, and art. College, I excelled in political science and history and art and English.
I wanted to go to art school, but
man, I sucked in all of that. And I'm
dude,
the only guy in the world I know that failed.
Me.
I failed art.
There was no college money for me. Besides, I had a good job, so.
Jenny took photography and yearbook because I could leave the school grounds. Sweet.
Yeah, by the time I was 13, I was actually making my own money and stacking it away. I used to babysit and, do like clean house for the neighbors and I babysit and do all that shit. And then when I was 16, I got my first job. Well, shit. Before I was even 16, I got a job at the neighbor's Amoco station pumping gas.
And ended up not knowing what I wanted to do and thus no degree.
You don't need a college degree.
Home ec was awesome. I was one of the 2 guys in the cooking and sewing classes and got all the booty I could handle. Well, hell yeah,
there you go. So
I'm with you.
See, most dudes didn't seem to understand that that's where all the chicks were at.
First time I skipped to BC, knocked on the door to our hidey hole. What a buzzkill.
I had really no desire to go to college.
Shardy can't draw a straight line. Shardy, I can't make colors. BP, autocorrect, not BC.
Dude, what I really wanted, my aspiration in life was to be a mother. That's what I wanted to be. I wanted to raise children and be happy.
I usually do the autocorrect.
And I achieved
when autocorrects it
my
wrong,
dreams.
But
so I'm happy.
With this thing not scrolling, I'm just reading whatever comes up.
Well, I can't draw. It wouldn't be that kind of art. I was more interested in working with metal, like jewelry.
M does a little woodworking and ceramic.
Yeah, ceramics.
I can't do
working
shit
with clay
wood.
was cool. I dug that.
I can't even make fucking a square box with wood.
Yeah, I dug all that kind of shit, but
I could make a
drawing,
toaster cover in
I
home.
can see in my
Home
mind's
economics.
eye what I want, but it won't come out my hand. I can't. I wanted to learn watercolors and oils and all how to paint and all that shit, but it just I don't know. Fuck it. I can write much better.
Home
Words are my
economics.
thing.
Damn it, I would have killed. You're right. Metals and woodworking were okay, but always a sausage fest. Only two girls. I don't want to have kids, but I love the ones I have.
I wanted kids, couldn't, and 5 great grandkids. So I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, I took home ec just because it was an easy. That was an easy credit. I was a slave at home, growing up with 5 women. So
Yeah, you already knew half the shit.
yep. Drafting had plenty of tang though. Yeah, I didn't take drafting. I took electronics just so that we could charge up capacitors and shock people with them. That was awesome.
You're hilarious.
Well, we used to charge the capacitors and then throw them to the teacher and let him catch it in his hand and shock the shit out of him. He hated us. We had a lot of fun though.
And that's funny because like in high school now, they don't have half the classes they used to have.
Right? Shop was cool, but no chicks. I failed typing twice and it was a requirement.
Oh yeah, I remember typing. Holy fuck, I hated that. I got probably
We got to eat in home
now
ec.
they call
Hell
it
yeah,
keyboarding.
bouncer.
I got.
Graduation.
I think I got up to like 60 words a minute, but I had to look at the keyboard. They used to tape a piece of paper over
Typing
my
was a
fingers. I
requirement
fucking
for
hated that.
graduation.
Yeah,
Damn, I'm glad it wasn't a
I remember
requirement
that.
for graduation for me.
Yeah, we had to take typing.
We didn't have to.
Well, you had to have in our school district or in Illinois anyway. You have to have a certain amount of credits, and then certain classes are required to be a
Right.
part of those credits,
Right.
like
but
history and
Yeah.
certain things. Like I never got past basic algebra because I just couldn't deal with numbers. Like when I hit algebra, I hit like a brick wall, and nobody would explain it to me. I'm sorry, dude.
That's
I'm just
okay.
not good with numbers,
I got thrown out of trigonometry and had to go to general math.
Dude, I figure that here's the way I
Because
figure
I was
it,
making
okay?
a crossbow and he asked me a question, I gave him the answer,
Right.
and then he asked me another question, I told him it was a bunch of shit, so they threw me out.
Well, I mean, look, I know how to count money so I don't get ripped off. I know how to measure in the kitchen, and elsewhere, for sewing and, woodworking and all that. I know how to measure. And I know basic math. What more do you need to know?
But
You
can
know?
you knit? Can you crochet?
No. I know how to
Can
sew.
you embroider?
Yes.
Awesome.
I can embroider. I can do crewel.
Cool. My
I can
typing
do
teacher
counted
was a
cross
huge
stitch, which is without the pattern.
black woman
On the,
would slap me on
thing.
the hands with a ruler hard. What the fuck? I was 17.
Yeah, well, I wasn't. I
Vocational
went to public high
electronics
school.
was my
but
favorite get out of town free class. 12 miles away, and me driving a 67 Chevy Impala without a license, making the kids in the back seat crap
oh my
their pants
God.
at
Oh my
110 to
God.
120.
Dude, we had this guy I was dating had a 67 Chevy Impala that had no fucking
I was
floorboards
good
in the
at
back.
algebra and trigonometry, but sucked at geometry.
The floorboards were so rusted
I
out.
just couldn't do it on command. Something in me said, no, I'll do it when I want to.
But it was great though because you could lift up the floor mat and just drop your empty beer cans out. So it was pretty good. It was pretty cool, I guess.
You're
Yeah.
just a little troublemaker.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why? We just did the booze cruise. Dude, we used
Shardy
to...
says math was his subject in chemistry.
Oh, fuck that.
Blinking
No way.
can do cruel. Hey, Mama Cookie.
Yeah, not that kind of cruel. It's crewel. It's a sewing technique.
My old typing teacher had
With
a number
yarn,
on his arm from
basically.
the Holocaust. Holy shit.
Um,
Shardy, I wish I could say the same.
what else could I do? Counted cross stitch, embroidery. I can sew up skin. I can sew up cuts and, all that. Or staple, whatever you need. What would you prefer, a blanket stitch or... But yeah, I did a lot
Bouncer
of.
was into chemistry and biology. Cool.
Yeah, no, I took basic biology just because it was required. I took required. Oh, I did. I took 1 year of Spanish and a quarter of French just to get the credits. I don't remember a fucking thing. Okay, I remember a little bit. I don't remember French, but I remember enough to like get around if I go on
Well,
vacation
that's
in
okay
Mexico or
because you
something.
didn't remember your name for a while, so we'll let that.
Well, that's what happens when you get ragged
Biology
out.
rocked. Favorite teacher, he smoked pot.
Yeah, no, ours was.
Yeah, I used to sell pot to a lot of my teachers.
No, I did not want any part of, excuse me, of dissecting frogs and shit. I didn't want no part of that at that age. I just,
Oh, I love that. That
I
was
couldn't
awesome.
deal with it. No, they was just
Especially when you got
take pins and make the thing piss all over and all kinds
it was
of.
great when you got to dissect the baby pigs. Oh, that was cool.
We never got to that, and I did not want any part of that one either. At that age,
Dissections were the best.
no,
Hell yeah.
gross.
I'm with you, Jenny.
Gross. Fucking gross.
Nothing better than a dissection.
No. I'll pass. You're chain smoking.
Yes, I am. I'm a bad boy.
I'm only mentioning it because I love you and I don't want you to keep hurting yourself so badly. And you know that.
We all gonna die someday.
Yeah, why push it though?
Why not? Like we really got
Because,
this beautiful future to look forward to.
dude, because I don't want you to be gasping for breath. I would rather the both of us go out in a giant fucking ball of fire or something, you know? Big fiery crash somewhere.
Well, we need a decent motorcycle for that and we don't have
Well,
one.
maybe someday we'll get one. I don't know. Anyway.
I was actually training to be a biological engineer. I crept into mastering genetic engineering later. Got booted for making 2-foot-tall girlfriends that lived happy in my locker. Damn, bouncer, where the fuck were you, man? I had plenty of space.
No, that's some good acid there, though.
I had plenty of space in my locker. I could have used a few of them. Jenny, we took trips in Tunica Bayou down south, dig up fossils in the riverbed.
Oh, now that would be cool.
Jenny dissected a female cat that was pregnant. Named her Prego. It's in there.
The fossil gathering, that's cool shit.
I'd rather do the dissecting.
Nope, I'll pass. Okay, if you're talking dissecting as in like we're parting out a deer and cutting it up to put in the freezer, I can handle
butchering.
That. Well, butchering is that I can do with. That I can deal with.
That's not dissecting. Dissecting is when you...
I don't want to be poking around in the innards and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why you get to gut and skin the thing, and I help part out everything else, and you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you're the one that's got to look at the stomach contents to make sure they're healthy. And so far, everything out here has been healthy. But that's because they come and steal out of the goat licks and shit.
Bouncer, I pretty much dissected everything you can think of. I will not continue. I hear you, Bouncer. Love you all to death. Fuck, memory lane is an awesome ride.
Ain't it, though? Brings back a lot of shit that I had forgotten completely.
The only thing better than dissection is doing a live cesarean section. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I participated in that.
The cat died from disease. It had to be investigated. Exactly, Jenny.
Yeah, this ain't something you do for fun or out of being psychotic. It's, you know, something that needs to be done. Like when... Remember when Belle Star was, yeah, she was late going into labor and then went into labor and it just,
yep,
it was all wrong and we had to go in and find out.
She had dead puppies rotted inside her. She had giant
cancer. It was
cancer
awful.
Everywhere throughout her uterus.
And we had two choices at that point. We could give her a hysterectomy and maybe get 6 more months out of her if we were lucky,
and let her suffer,
or we could put her down. And so we sewed her up
Gave her the shot.
Gave her the shot, and I held her in my arms until she went to sleep forever.
M had 2 C-sections. Sweet. Bikini cutter, straight up and down, M. My neighbor's cat evidently died of dissection, according to the newspaper. Yeah, I had some neighbors and their cat died eating fly bait. Don't know why it would do that,
That
but
yellow
it did.
shit?
Yep.
We used to put that around the barn. How come our barn cats never ate that shit?
Probably because there was no tuna fish around it.
Oh, that would make a difference. Well, we were trapping a lot then, and there were plenty of muskrat bodies in the gutter for them to eat.
I dissected a worm, a shark, an octopus, and a cat.
What the hell is inside a worm? What's so fascinating about what's inside a worm besides the poop?
They've got multiple hearts and stuff. They're
Do they
awesome.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that when you pull them apart, they make, they don't die. They make new worms.
They have
make
multiple
new eggs.
hearts, man.
It's just like certain other animals, like starfish, grow new limbs. It's fascinating.
I never got to do a shark or an octopus.
It's fascinating. Some of that shit is fascinating, but I'd rather watch it in a documentary than do it myself.
No, Dahmer ate people.
Yeah,
he butchered people. He didn't dissect them.
No, you gotta have empathy, man. You can't just do it because. You gotta do it for a reason,
Then he used the skin as useful things like lampshades.
Then you make lampshades and all that
like
shit.
That.
Yeah, I made fucked up shit. That's just. No, I'll pass. I mean, it's different if you're like a medical examiner,
See?
And you're finding out why someone got murdered.
Worms have multiple hearts.
Cool. Well, I know that, if you pull a worm apart...
There's 8 of them, if I remember right. Another cat eventually died by thinking it could ride a lawnmower blade.
That happens occasionally.
And Bouncer says, worms have multiple hearts and also taste good when fresh squeezed. Yep.
Worm castings are some of the best outdoor gardening.
Or if you soak your worms in water, too.
No, I'm talking about the worm poop.
Yeah, I know.
Worm castings make excellent outdoor, not for pots, not for...
If you soak your worms before you fry them in butter, you don't get any dirt in your mouth.
Well, it's kind of like taking the shit pipe out of a shrimp.
He started out dissecting roadkill, so... I don't know. I think Dahmer... I don't know if I believe he started that way.
Well, I really don't want to talk about Dahmer. I think that's a disgusting
I think he was way past starting out.
Dude, he was a psychotic individual. He had problems. Those are people with issues. All right,
Well, that's just like, I used to bug Pug every time we put that clown face on, because it reminds me of Jeffrey Dahmer. Damn.
What?
No.
Who, the other guy?
Yeah, John Wayne Gacy. Because John Wayne Gacy...
Didn't he wear a clown?
Yeah, all his clown costumes had those points on his face. Everything was pointed instead of round. It's against clown etiquette.
Is that why they give ICP such shit?
Yeah. We harvested foot-long worms, sold them for fishing bait, could break one in 6 pieces and catch the big ones.
Yep.
Worms are higher in protein than most foods. Yeah, I actually want to grow some mealworms because those are really good too, and they breed really fast.
And chickens love them.
Sorry about the Dahmer downer.
No, that's cool.
Ain't no big thing.
I just, I don't watch scary movies and shit because, I don't like horror flicks.
Speaking of healthy, Bouncer's jonesing for rose hips. Yeah, we only got 2 this year, Bouncer.
Well, I have 2 different shrubs, but there aren't many on them, and they're kind of really the wrong species of rose to get them from. Rosa rugosa is what you want to take them from. That's more along the lines of a species rose, and they're larger. They're pretty good size. They're like little crab apples. You actually get something out of them. They're a pain in the ass to work with because you got to cut them open. You got to get rid of the seeds, or they will just destroy your insides, especially your asshole.
Yeah.
When you shit them out.
Pretty well versed.
Yeah. But when you use them and as an addition to apple jelly and shit, the flavor is so wonderful. It really does. It's a great addition, not just for the vitamins and all that, but but they're very high in vitamin C and but they definitely change the flavor for the better. It's It's an
Ever
awesome
heard
thing.
of catalpa worms? My grandfather had the trees
Catalpa?
they grow on.
Catalpa
Talk
trees.
about
I know.
fishing worms.
Dude, aren't
Fishing bait.
catalpa trees those ones with the cigars?
That's what we had in our front yard in Capron,
yeah.
Yeah, the seeds are also toxic.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. A lot of insects and shit
Those were the
are
ones that we
fucking
had.
good protein. Man, something in that fridge reeks. You know what I think it is?
What?
There's a couple of old hard-boiled eggs in there that gotta go.
That's probably it.
Yeah, I think the cats might enjoy those.
Or I can use them as raccoon bait in my trap.
Oh, speaking of, did I tell you something raided the garage last night?
No, you didn't tell me.
Yeah, yep. All the water was gone and dirty. What was left was filthy. And every fucking ounce of cat food and dog food was gone.
Bouncer never fished with
No.
catalpa worms. I haven't either.
Red
I've never even
wigglers.
seen one. I've never seen a catalpa worm. The only thing I've ever seen on the catalpa trees were them big fat green caterpillars.
Night crawlers, man. The bigger the better.
Remember them big
You
fat
wait till they
green
come out and
ones?
start breeding, and you can get 2 for the one grab.
Remember the big green caterpillars that were like just big around?
Oh, like
with all the bumps that used to be on
yeah,
those trees?
I think those were monarchs, weren't they?
No,
From monarchs or
no,
Luna moths
they
or
made
something?
those big ass moths.
Luna moths.
Maybe, I don't know.
Those gigantic moths that would come out at night.
There's Bouncer. All of our hard-boiled eggs peeled perfectly again. Damn it. Mine don't.
Maybe you just suck at peeling eggs. You ever think about that?
Night crawler hunting equals coffee can and a flashlight.
My,
Yep.
We used to, well, when I was really little, my dad would just let the garden hose run for a while. And then we would go out at night with flashlights and coffee can and grab them.
Same thing.
But as time progressed, he had one of those little electrode things that you'd stick in the ground and plug in.
Right.
And it would bring them all out.
Yeah, all you have to do is be smart enough to hook the one side of
Right.
110 to the rod that
Right.
goes into the ground.
Yeah.
If you try hooking up both sides,
Dude, I don't know. My dad did it.
It blows the circuit. I'm just telling you.
Right.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad.
That's how you
knew what
make your
the fuck
own.
He was doing, but anyway, that's how we got worms for a while. But it was really neat. Like after a good
That's
rain.
how Slab gets his worms, Jenny.
Yeah, after a
Sweet.
good rain, man. If you wait till the big night crawlers come out and start breeding, yeah, you can grab 2 stuff together.
Yep, I know.
And those things are
Grab 'em like that.
huge. Yep. And then sometimes you grab one and it starts to go back down the hole, and you got to kind of work it out because you don't want you don't want to rip it in half. So you got to kind of hang on to it and let it just fucking give up. There's an art to that shit sometimes. If you want the whole worm. You just got to be patient.
Yeah, and it kills your back, too.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It's so dry right now that birds can't even find a worm. You're right, Slab.
Well, there's plenty of other bugs out there, man.
My pumpkins are like having a fit because there's no rain.
Well, we got to fix that other hose, and I've got the repair kit for it. We just got to cut the hose, and I need a
Night crawlers
Phillips
who won't be
screwdriver.
harvested, yeah. Under 3 feet high of mulch. Pull it back and bam, they're everywhere.
Oh, and grub worms. Grubs are good too. Grubs
I'm
are
pretty
good for
sure they are
fishing.
deeper now than in winter, much deeper.
Yep.
Yep, probably, Slab. I mean, when it floods out here, we had like...
The moles come to the surface, everything.
Yeah,
comes to
we
the
had
top.
like 3 inches of rain. All the moles came up, but the night crawlers still didn't. It was strange.
No, but that's... The grubs come up, and that's why the fucking moles come up.
Yeah, I know, but the
Yeah.
night crawlers haven't come up.
No, I haven't seen them. Well, don't forget, half this yard used to be driveway, so there's a lot of gravel out there.
I'm talking about out there by the barn.
Oh, yeah, I know
By
that's
the compost
unusual.
pile,
Right.
usually that's full of night crawlers
Yep.
when it rains.
Yep.
Especially because it floods down there. Grubs
Uh-huh.
taste like walnuts.
Ew.
Yeah, crickets taste like almonds to me.
Almonds. No, you didn't. No, you said
Grubs on.
No,
yeah,
not
had
almonds,
buffet for Mason Brim.
cashews. Cashews. That's
Yeah.
what you told me they tasted like, cashews.
I don't know. It's been a while since I ate a cricket.
Yeah, it has.
It's been a longer time since I've eaten a nut. I haven't had teeth to eat a fucking cashew or a walnut or a peanut or anything in a long time.
You want me to drag my stack across your face?
Yeah. Shardy, I'd never eat any kind of worm. Hell, I would. Nightcrawlers
But
are
did
awesome.
you die?
No, I have not. Woodlouse tastes like shrimp.
Woodlouse. How fucking big?
I don't know. I've never had one.
I don't even know what a woodlouse is.
I don't either.
I'm sure I do know what it is. I've just never really put the name to it.
I don't know what it is.
You know those little pill bugs that roll up, the roly-polies we call them? Apparently you can eat those and they taste like shrimp. I ain't eating them. Not unless I'm really desperate, but...
Oh, I would check that out.
But I don't know. We don't eat shrimp anymore anyway. Ever since Deepwater Horizon, fuck that. That shit's still leaking out in the Gulf.
Yeah, I've ate a lot of insects, man. Like those little bugs that get in your rice. You just cook the rice up. Oh,
grain bugs? Yeah, they usually float.
Yeah, or you cook the rice up and eat them right along with it. You don't even know they're there. It's just extra food.
Extra protein, baby.
Hell yeah.
Dude, when you're poor and you ain't got a lot of food, it don't matter.
Right? You ain't real picky. Good.
Nope. Nope, I survived like fucking 2 weeks on minute rice and creamed corn.
Cool.
Because that's all we had. Waiting for a paycheck.
For a long time, I survived on...
That was 2 weeks.
On pigeons. I'd
go get a couple pigeons with a
blowgun, and then I'd eat a can of either corn or green beans with it.
Well, I don't even like creamed corn, but you do what you got to do, man.
Mama Cookie is a prime example of taking chances that shouldn't be taken. Shardy thinks Slab's demented. Shardy, when the food shortage comes, man, you're gonna be sorry you didn't extend your cuisine, because I think before too long it's gonna end up humans eating humans.
I will not.
You heard pigeon is good? Pigeon is not that good, dude.
Pigeon is just average. There ain't a lot of meat on a pigeon, dude.
They're kind of
Although
tough.
In a fancy restaurant, they call it squab, and they charge you like a fucking $1 million for it sitting on a plate.
That's a young pigeon.
Right.
That's before it gets its feathers. Squab isn't bad. But grown pigeon's it's not that great.
Well, it depends on where it comes from. Farm pigeon ain't that bad.
Shardy, get yourself a crow instead. Crow is all dark meat.
Very moist.
Tastes like pheasant, but it's moist. It doesn't dry out.
There's a season on crow, and never used
to be. It's a much better meal. Much better meal than a pheasant.
There's a season on crow.
I'm hooked on bacon double cheeseburgers. Oh my God, you're killing yourself, dude.
Dude, last time I ate McDonald's, I swear to God, I was fucking flu sick for 3 whole days. And it was not the flu, it was from the burger. That ain't real food. That is not real food.
Yeah, there's not much on a pigeon.
Now, we used to just reach in right below the, right where the rib starts and just rip the breast out.
Step on both wings and just pull it out.
Rip the breast out. And we do that with doves, too, because that's, there ain't much on a dove either.
Goose off the lake, Canadian geese.
Oh, Canadian geese are awesome.
Or the mallard ducks.
Wild turkey. And not the whiskey, but...
Right.
Wild turkey is very good. It's especially good deep fried. Groundhog ain't bad barbecued. Barbecued whistle pig.
Shardy, I'm terrible for society.
Oh no, I know where my food comes from.
I may show you all the wonderful roots out there that taste like carrots, potatoes, cucumber, celery, and corn while being incredibly high in protein and starch as well as sugars.
There are a lot of different weeds in your yard that, as long as there's no chemicals on them, you can either eat them or use them medicinally or make tea out of them.
Yeah, quail's okay, Shardy, when they're young.
There ain't a lot of meat on quail either, though.
You want to eat them when they're like 4 to 6 weeks old, though. Because they only last like 2 years and then they croak. That's why my quail pen is so empty.
It's like Cornish game hen. Why bother? You know?
Yep.
It's a whole lot of bone and not a whole lot of meat.
I had last time we hatched a bunch, and I didn't want to get overrun by them, and then I neglected to do it for so long
Yeah.
that I let my
You put it
quail
off.
population
And they just don't live that long.
get freakishly low. So now we're trying to recoup the quail population.
Well, and that's why I'm glad that we're keeping a lot of the female goats, because if you notice,
yeah, crow's awesome, Shardy.
our original herd is getting old and dying off. They only live 7-10 years.
If you like pheasant, you will love crow.
Yeah, pheasant's a little dry, in my opinion. I've eaten a lot of it, but it's a little dry.
I have too. I much prefer crow.
Tree rat's pretty good.
Yep. Tree rat and whistle pig.
Yep. Tree rat stew and barbecued whistle pig.
Barbecued raccoons are real good.
You gotta know what you're doing though, or you will be sick. There is a way to eat. There's a way to prepare that. There's either a gland somewhere or
there's
some way that you got.
art.
Yeah, there's some secret that we just don't know. But you know.
There you go, lies.
And then, like I said,
spot on. Wild edibles have far more goodness per pound than that stuff from the shop.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, I can remember when I was a kid, food from the grocery store actually didn't taste bad. It was still food.
Plants and Bigfoots.
Now,
Plants
it ain't food.
are Bigfoot's main food, from what I've observed personally, but it occasionally grabs a deer, rabbits, or person and snaps into a Slim Jim.
I don't like wild rabbit.
Jenny
domestic
made
rabbit's
friends
pretty
with
good,
a pair of mating crows.
But it's very lean.
I don't know, it dropped out, man. So now I lost some of the chat.
Well,
being serious, we do crawfish and gator here, gumbo and boiled corn.
Oh, yeah.
And potatoes. Tony Sancheria's. Damn, I'm hungry now.
There is some kind of sausage that they eat down south that is super good. Remember, Nina and Pinner brought it up when they came up.
Yeah, Jenny.
And I can't remember what it's called.
Squirrels are tree rats.
But it is good shit, man. It will actually give you gout. It is so rich. I ate quite a bit of it, and I got gout. I can't remember what it's called though. I don't know, some kind of sausage that they use down south, and it's very, very rich.
Boudin or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Boudin. Yeah, that shit is good. I ate too much and I got gout, and gout hurts really bad.
Something like that.
Yeah, no, it's Boudin.
Like
you're correct.
I don't know.
It is Boudin. And it is good.
I do not
Red beans and rice, man.
Or pronunciate clearly.
Yeah, food in New Orleans is really good. And some of the nastiest looking restaurants down there serve the best cuisine.
Any food that I don't have to cook is good food.
Well,
really good food.
yeah, see?
Boudin is fried rice and pig
blood. Uh-huh.
Is that what that stuff was?
I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Nina, but if that's what they say it is, then that's what it is. But it is rich.
I don't know what it was, man.
It's delicious. Absolutely phenomenal.
They're from Tennessee, so...
Yep. They visit South a lot.
Yeah, I have
Yeah, they visit Texas and Louisiana quite a bit. I think she's got a lot of relatives down there.
Our water is too dirty around here to safely eat the crayfish. People get really sick eating them around here. I think they are lying to keep others from harvesting them.
Well, 6 of one, half a dozen the other. I'm not sure. Some of that shit, freshwater, you really don't want to eat, but...
Charlie says, yeah, it's in hot dog form.
Yeah, these were actually in larger rolls. They weren't like hot dogs. They were a little bit longer.
I don't
So I don't know where... They might know somebody who, makes it themselves and puts it in casings, but it was delicious. I actually got gout. I ate way too much.
Squirrels drunk from too many crab apples. Bouncer, I used to go ricing up in Minnesota around the reservations. Best rice ever.
Oh yeah, wild rice is awesome.
Charity says we brought you Louisiana hot sauce. You're welcome. I don't eat hot sauce. I don't even eat pepper, dude.
Yes, you do eat black pepper. You just don't know it. I don't put red pepper in anything, no.
Okay, maybe I eat pepper now, but I never used to because it used to make me sick.
Dude, the capsaicin in it is good for you.
I don't care if it's good for me or not. I'm just telling you, when I was younger, it would make me sick.
Well, I don't overdo it. We eat it with cabbage when we fry cabbage. But pepper, no, actually, hot peppers are good for you. Jalapenos and all that shit. They're really good for you. I just can't take the heat. That's all it is.
That would kill me.
Yeah, he don't know. I put it in. I put it in a lot when I worked the crock pot. I cook with a lot of seasonings.
She probably farts in my food.
I do not. Oh wait a minute. Was I supposed to be winking with the other eye?
Hot sauce is part of a healthy diet.
It is actually.
Ras, I bought a taxidermy gator's head when I was down in Florida. It was worth it just because of how uptight it made the TSA and the hilarity that ensued at the TSA checkpoint.
Yeah, somebody brought us a couple of them, but
Rotting.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck stinks?" And it was the gator head.
Yep.
So somebody did it too quick of a job on it and did not taxidermy it well. You're a licensed taxidermist as well, aren't you?
So what? Don't tell anybody.
Why? It's not like you taxidermy anything.
Squirrels that eat crab apples are not only tender but delicious. Awesome.
We have what? Mostly gray squirrels around here.
No, we have reds.
Do we?
Yeah. We have red squirrel and gray squirrels both.
Well, they don't really get along together.
No, they don't. They fight.
I guess that's why I hear a lot of barking out there. I tell you what, though, this spring, watching that one tree, that hole in that big maple tree out there where that squirrel has that nest.
Yep.
I swear to God, it was like a clown car. These little baby squirrels, there had to have been like, I don't know, 8 to a dozen of them. I've never seen that big a litter. And I saw one come out, and then another little head pop up, and then another one. And they just wouldn't stop coming. And that was like my analogy. It was like a fucking clown car, man. They're just not stopping coming out. They were so cute. They were like just learning how to come out of the nest. Mama was like, teaching them how to get around. And
what's up, Elias?
they were just learning how to jump from branch to branch. It was pretty cool to watch. I enjoyed it. And then when they're adults, they'll be good eating. So, it is what it is.
Jenny says, I've actually seen drunk squirrels from crab apples fermenting in my yard. They're hilarious.
Neighbor's goat one time ate, what the hell were they? Not crab apple. Oh, choke cherries.
Red squirrels are smaller
And
than
it died of
gray,
bloat.
but in my opinion, they taste better. They are nutty little fuckers.
We have a lot of, there's a lot of oak trees, hickory, walnut in this area, so, there's a lot for these guys to eat out here.
Our squirrels, I think.
They have beautiful tails.
Right? Our reds are way bigger than the grays. They beat the shit out of the grays up here.
Mm-hmm. And I've only seen red foxes around here, too.
That's because we're in the wide open. If you want to see grays, you got to go inside the timber. That's
Right.
where they live.
Well, they don't get along together either.
No, the gray fox
Right.
beats the shit out of the red fox.
Right. All right, well, I'm going to go rest my foot. I said that about, 2 hours ago?
Yep,
So
you
I should
couldn't
go rest.
resist.
Yeah, I could not resist, man. I enjoy you guys too much.
That's
So y'all have a good evening, and I'm going to go rest my foot for a while. Take care, everyone.
Here.
What?
Take this with you when you go.
Oh, yeah, thanks, honey.
I'm going to drop the stream in a couple minutes because I got
Yeah, my leg is starting to hurt a little bit here.
Jenny said good night.
Good night back here. We'll see you guys later. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm just tore up from the floor up.
I hear ya. I'm getting ready to bug out too, so then I can get my phone recharged. Alright, everyone. I think I'm going to skate on out of here till tomorrow. Remember the shag carpeting. Always remember the shag carpeting. The one and only shag carpeting. Acorns are also a good source of nutrition, but you must boil them to make them less bitter and safe. Different varieties contain different things. Beware. Take care, Blinking. You know where we're at, so. And being the goat farmers that we are, we're never far. Because no one will watch the animals for us to go anywhere. But then again, we don't go anywhere anyways. Alright, take care, Bouncer, Mama Cookie, Shardy, Jenny, everyone else that's here, Elias, and whoever else I can't remember right now because my mind sucks. Oh, Elias, I almost forgot you. Alright, everyone, take care. We'll see you next time. Drew. And, yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow if you're around. And we will see what the Mildreds are doing. Take care, everyone. Thanks for coming. Peace. I'm out.